escape it. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Ain't no escaping. Dallas on the format. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Get ready for
Combat. Get ready for combat.
Is that gonna be the new theme song?
Nah, man. What's up, Dallas Penn?
Get ready for combat.
Combat.
Get ready for combat.
How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm about to pass the motherfucker out.
You been on a world tour, man.
Not even a world, just been on tour. Like, honestly, a couple of nights, and I don't know how these fools do it.
And you had that flu on your back too, right?
I'm shaking it off now.
Was you pissing through your ass?
Not this round.
It didn't have you pissing through your ass?
Not this round, but I've done that. I've done that. Where you throw that stuff out your butt and it's crazy. But
it's crazy, right?
I mean,
kernels.
No, not kernels, man. You just straight water.
Straight water, but a little piece will come out. I didn't have
to take any watery shits during my little mini tour for the LoEnd Theory.
No ass napkin.
Did you have an ass napkin?
No ass, no man pond situations. No.
To create some blockage.
I'm shitting wherever I'm at.
You're free with the fecals.
Yes. I'm willing to go in any bathroom
anywhere.
Pretty much.
Like gas station bathrooms?
I will not go to a Penn station.
That smell like dead bum?
I will not go to a Penn station or Port Authority bathroom.
Right, why not?
But, I mean, because that's too close to, like, central booking.
Right.
You're going to get a disease.
And you won't go to central booking. You won't go to the bathroom in central
booking. I will
booking.
not go to the bathroom. I will urinate in central booking. I will not sit down in central booking.
You will not defecate?
No.
Which is why if ever you're in that situation, you don't eat the foods that they hand to you like that.
You can eat the apple.
Or the cereal.
No, you don't eat the brand
I eat the cereal.
You ate the brand
No,
cereal?
Rice Krispies.
You don't eat the cereal and you don't fuck with that 2% milk.
But at some point you would have, like, how long could you go in there without sitting though?
I mean, at some point you might have to go, but I've only done short stays. I've never been remanded to Rikers. I've only done short stays, which is a precinct of central booking.
Pete, being that you've done a long stay.
Yeah.
How is it defecating, man, in the jailhouse bathroom?
It's tough, to be honest with you, because it's like everybody knows your business. You know what I mean? So, you know, in all different spots, like central booking.
So do people give you advice, like how to get your log up?
No, people
like,
want to talk to you,
like, and say, hey, my man, you're not eating enough fiber.
Nah, like
do they analyze your logs, man?
They analyze your shits, like kind of like, damn, you shitting, like
shit whisperers,
like, you know, and then they want to like have a conversation with you.
I got to tell you, the funniest thing about taking a shit in a public restroom, though, it's hearing that fart echo in the bowl. You hear that thing goes,
and motherfuckers be like, whoa.
Yo, you hear that?
Like the number one rule in jail.
You hear that fart echo through the bowl, like it's that big ceramic bowl. That shit is like a horn, or like a megaphone, a fart of megaphone.
But Pete,
like
man, isn't that humiliating, man?
It is. But the number one rule.
Does the humiliation ever die down?
Never. Never. Let me tell you.
You gotta wipe your ass in front of men's.
Well, how about this? When I was in Marcy, you had to take a shower in the open,
right?
And you know, some people used to go in there with their boxes. You know, that's just essential.
Showering with the boxes on.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, that's a good thing to do. Some people go butt naked.
You wore your boxes?
I wore my boxes.
Right.
But the crazy thing
isn't that kind of like weird? I mean, I understand it's jail. The rules are different. But you actually wearing boxes in the shower?
Yeah, and you wash them.
How do you wash your ass?
Well, you put your hand in your pants and you wash it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you.
Did you know anybody that hanged themselves in jail?
Yeah.
Because that shit is hard.
I spoke to people, like, and they would die the next night. Like, where is he? Oh, he's gone. He died. He killed himself.
Now, Benhameen, during your long stay, right?
Yes,
I mean, of course you were in Dubai, right?
Yes, sir.
Was it the same type of situation?
Our toilet was in the cell.
You was like in that Dark Knight Rises prison.
Nah.
Y'all would get together in the common court, and everybody would clap, and someone would try to climb the rope.
They start chanting and shit,
and then they fall, and he die, and then they just go back to their cells.
Go back to lunch.
Yep. You was in that Dark Knight Rises prison.
Yo, what rituals took place, man, in the prison in Dubai, man? What's the name of the prison in Dubai?
Dubai Central.
Dubai Central.
Yeah.
Everybody was in that bitch.
Hell yeah, it was pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
What was the most heinous crimes from cats out there, man?
some dude had chopped some people up and kept their heads in his freezer.
Nice.
Now, Combat, I'm going to tell you something. You when you worked for The Source, and you had your offices downtown on Wall Street, I'll never forget going to the bathroom one time and seeing the sneakers of one of the employees of The Source.
Oh, who was that?
And it was in their they had some fancy basketball shoes, and I was like, oh shit, that's the fucking boss there, taking a
The boss was taking a shit,
boss was taking a shit,
and you was spying on their shoes.
I mean, you see if there's shoes down there, just so that if you want to do something in there, there's no one there. So I just saw some shoes, I went and pissed, and I was just like, damn, that's the boss over there taking a shit. And I'm thinking to myself, man, Combat, you probably had to take a shit inside that kind of public bathroom
A couple of times.
Did
I
you
hate
ever?
it. I hate it.
If someone would come in, and then what would you do? Would you lift your feet up? Would you try to?
Nah, I mean, I just try to be quick with my business and out, man. I just hate fucking
So you might pinch your loaf, then you might not get your full.
No, there was times.
What is this phobia? Why would you care if somebody knew you were taking a shit in there?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Do you mind if people see your shoes?
No, I don't mind.
Because I know you official Shumanati.
I mean, listen.
So I know cats walk. Yo, that's Dallas Penn.
Dallas has a different pair of sneakers he'll put on before he takes a shit.
Yeah, but you can take off your shoes.
Hold up, I want to get back to this, man. Benhameen in Central Dubai.
Yes, sir.
Dude that cut up the bodies and kept the heads.
Yeah.
Did you know, dude?
Yeah.
You was cool with him?
Not really,
that
but
person was
Did they have
Benhameen.
torture? Benhameen, did they have torture in the prison?
I've heard that people were tortured, but I never saw it.
Cruel and unusually.
Well, I saw one dude.
Was
No,
it shit
that's
like,
not true. I saw people get beat. Yeah. I saw people
was it
get
shit
beat
like
pretty
Midnight
bad.
Express?
I don't think I've ever seen Midnight
You never
Express.
seen Midnight Express?
Nah, that's the
In Turkey.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like anything I've ever seen.
They would shackle you, man, and beat your feet.
Oh no, hell
the
no.
beat.
There was none
Was
of that.
it like Zero Dark 30?
Oh, I just
No.
saw that.
I haven't seen that yet either.
That water torture is the shit, B.
I heard about it. I didn't see
You
it.
didn't see it yet?
It was slightly like there's a movie with Don Cheadle.
You saw Zero
where
Dark
he's in
30,
a-
but you didn't see the man with the iron fist?
Oh,
Yo, what up, RZA?
Reviewed
What up,
we're
RZA?
halfway
Anyway,
through.
yo, let's talk to the internets. Internets, you're tuned into the Combat Jack Show. We've got no guests this week. We had slated originally Joey BadA and Dyme-A-Duzin.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Joey BadA was
Unfortunately,
called.
we're going to snitch on them right now.
Nah, he
That
was
they
called
couldn't be here.
He was called to a studio.
Who
session.
cares? He's not here.
So,
we don't care.
So you're stuck with just us this week.
Listen,
Just
At the
Blaze is
top.
not here.
it's not about what they don't have. It's about what they do have.
Just Blaze is not here
He's gonna
because he's
call in.
preparing.
Who cares? They don't
Can I
have Just
talk?
Blaze.
Just Blaze is about to go on a whirlwind tour with Baauer and do that EDM dance music. He's got that hit Higher.
Dubstep.
Is it dubstep or is it
trap music,
It's trap music.
trap step, dubstep.
What is all of that shit, man?
It's like a slow down, about 70 BPMs, usually 70, 75.
Combat,
It's a
did you
lot of
know
bass.
that Joey BadA tweeted today that he no longer wants to be famous?
Really?
Wow, early.
He might be really going through something with the passing of
Is he famous?
their homie Capital C's.
Capital C's.
He's fake famous right now.
You know Capital C's?
Yeah, I heard he passed away. right?
No, he allegedly committed suicide on Christmas
Oh.
Eve.
Wow. Rest in peace, brother.
But anyway, Just Blaze can't be in, but he'll phone in and tell us about this fabulous tour
I keep
that he's
asking
about to
you
go on.
to not talk about what is not here.
I'm just telling the fucking audience what they
fuck
have
the
in
audience.
store. Listen.
All right,
Listen.
let the audience get what we have inside here.
Internets. Please go to the
Let they
iTunes
get what
page.
we have inside of us.
Go to the iTunes page.
Audience, you're about to get what
Rate
we
us.
have inside of us.
Subscribe.
We're about to give you all
Fucks
of
with
us.
the iTunes page.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
I want to thank the people
We're gonna go
from
deep
last week.
inside of
Last
you.
week, internet's last pause, dude.
We're talking about a good show here.
Hot and
Last week we mentioned that we were looking for a social media position.
Yes, sir.
Social media position. So I want to shout out a couple of people that responded.
Are we
to our
calling? Are we
request.
calling this person an intern?
I want to
or a
shout out. I
production
want to
assistant?
shout out Badru Kashule. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so we're not fucking with him.
Bad
Yeah,
Drew
African.
Castle.
No, we don't fuck with Africans.
Chris Preventure, Matt McFarland, Cedric D. Shine, and Mike Campbell in L.A. Now, Mike Campbell in L.A. is the guy that wrote that piece in the L.A. Weekly.
Of the Rap
About
Genius.
Genius,
piece. So
and-
he's one leg up above everyone else so far.
And he mentioned us in the LA Weekly, so he's definitely up on that, man. So we're in the process of talking.
Another one of our candidates wrote that piece for Al Lindstrom about the top 5 combat jack
which one was that? Which one was that? You know,
that's the guy that we have in studio now.
not Badru Kashule.
Matt, hard to pronounce last name.
So if you
Matt-
Not McFarlane. A different Matt.
no, the
Okay,
other
but like
Matt,
Todd.
the
I got his resume right here.
Tall Matt.
Matt G-O-E.
Sure.
Sicilian
you can say
Matt.
it that way.
Sicilian Matt.
Sicilian Matt.
So we're gonna talk to some
another
of the candidates tonight and interview them on air and see if they got the stuff that if they could cut, working with the Combat Jack
Internets,
Show.
write some shit about the Combat Jack Show, and you will be a leg up to being a fuckyberg.
Okay. Inauguration.
Nice.
You saw that?
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was great.
It was nice, man.
Yeah, it was a great weekend.
It was a great week. You out there, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
We're DJing a lot of parties.
That shit
lot of
scared the
parties.
fuck out of me. There was too
You out
much.
in DC too, right?
Yeah.
There was too much black shit going on.
Oh, there was definitely a lot of black shit
So
going
tell
on.
us about your experience, Ben. I mean,
It was nice. It wasn't as crazy as the first inauguration, obviously, but, there was still a lot of people in town, not too much traffic or anything. The parties were great. I actually did a rap party for the inauguration. All the workers and convention goers.
they were
Last
rapping.
night.
They could rap.
No rap, like finished, we're done.
Oh, okay.
Let's all get drunk and
Right.
party, and boy,
Okay.
did they.
Right.
Man.
Because you lived in DC,
Yes, sir.
so you seen like some of your peoples,
Oh, yeah, all that.
hung out
Yep.
at some of your old haunts.
Yep.
Okay. What's the name of that place? The Chili Bowl, Ben's Chili Bowl.
Ben's Chili Bowl.
Went
Well
out there?
famous, yeah.
Did you go out there?
Nah, it actually became
Hype
really
beast shit?
That place
yeah,
is
and
nice.
the thing is now it's
at 3
really
in the morning,
hype beast.
when you're high at 3 in the morning. Are they still open at 3
Hell
in the
yeah.
morning?
Yeah, but they're
When
so
you're
hype beast now. The
high,
line stretches out the door
and
now.
they put that squeezed cheese in.
The hipsters
Woo,
have taken
squeezed
over
cheese.
Ben's Chili Bowl.
They took it over.
Took over. Line
Damn.
out the door.
Damn.
Hipsterville.
Now, Dallas, you were down there for the inauguration also.
No, I wasn't down there for the inauguration. LoEnd Theory in New York City happened the day of the inauguration.
Congratulations, and we'll talk
Thank you, sir.
about
Thank you, sir.
that.
But no, I was down there post inauguration, and I love DC. I fucks with DC, and as Ben can attest, that town turns over quick. When you talk about gentrification, we experienced that in Brooklyn,
Right. We are experiencing it.
Yes. But in D.C., the turnover is even more dramatic because they turn over with the administrations. So, I mean, that's every 4 years. So don't get it twisted. Although even with the Barack administration, we see a lot of black people reading poetry on TV, and shout out to Barack definitely bringing out Medgar Evers' widow to kind of give an invocation. I mean, that was big. But behind the scenes, doing the support staff for all the offices, man, DC is so white right now. And this was Chocolate City.
Chocolate City, no more, huh?
I mean, there's a lot of milk in the chocolate right now.
Wow.
Definitely a lot of milk.
Cafe au lait?
2%? Yes.
Or
Yes, sir.
vanilla latte?
That's exactly.
Is it vanilla
I
latte?
like, but I'll tell you something. Quiet as kept, I like white chocolate.
You like white chocolate?
I do like.
Yo, how long have we been talking, man? Because I didn't put the clock on.
We're
man.
fine. We got one more point to add to this segment right here.
Yes.
And that point would be Matt talking about how at last the inauguration. Were you homeless, Matt? What happened to you?
Well, not real homeless.
You got evicted, Matt?
But, no. I was homeless for inauguration weekend.
Hold up, Matt. You have a lot of Ralph Lauren shit, man, since the turn of the year, man.
Yeah.
Like that's a new
Christmas present.
Swag.
You got a lot of Christmas presents, man.
Lifestyle. Matt lifestyle is increasing.
I'm stretching them out for every weekly appearance here.
Right.
And then I'm going to go back to the old rotation.
How many more pieces you got, man?
It's a wrap.
Is
This
this
is
the
it.
last
This is
piece?
it. As we move into February,
That's a nice flag
we're
you
gonna
got
go
on,
back
man.
to some bummy shit.
Back to some
Foot Locker apparel. but yeah, last inauguration, I went down there. Me and a friend of mine took the megabus. We had my friend's cousin.
Call Megabus?
Yeah, let me tell you some comment. The megabus, 90% of the people riding the megabus are homeless. Real homeless.
Listen, you got Captain Honest Cap
Is it
Co. and you
Odiferous in
got
there?
the Core Megabus Co.
Is it odiferous in there? Is it sting in there?
No, it was fine. They had outlets to plug in your computer, all kind of
Wi-Fi?
amenities. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wi-Fi on there?
So anyway, we going down there. Apparently, my friend said his cousin lives in D.C., so we'd have a place to stay down there. We get down there. It turns out he hasn't really talked to his cousin yet. She lives outside of the city, which on inauguration weekend is not really real. Yeah, and she does not own a car, so that option is out. Also,
How many days you stay for the whole weekend?
Like probably about 2.5 days, I would say.
What?
Well, when we first got there, we're like, all right, well, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to a bar And then, because inauguration starts early in the morning, so
Right.
we're going to try to go to the bar. They were supposed to be open all night, but then they changed that last minute. So we were there for like till about 2 o'clock or so. Then we toured some of the different free sleeping locations.
Oh
in
my
DC.
God, and it was brick as hell.
ATM lobby, the movie theater show Notorious, the DC subway system, McDonald's
So
table.
you were homeless during the first inauguration, really?
Yeah.
But
Not real homeless
but
though.
no, no shots. But that's like an adventure to white boys, though. Like, y'all camp anywhere,
I wouldn't relive it.
right?
So it was an adventure. Yeah.
Did
What
that.
was it?
See, I don't agree with
I saw a
that.
crackhead piss in the checkers in the middle of the floor.
I fucks with Matt because Matt is one of the few white guys who I feel like he'd fuck up the white system because he'd give up his white privilege.
I don't think Matt is willing to give up his white privilege.
I feel like Matt could. He could do it.
See,
I think Pete fucked up his white privilege.
I mean, probably.
Pete doesn't know how to access his white privilege.
And Matt looking from he's looking at Pete's example. He's like, I'm not doing that.
True. I mean, I don't blame him, but when you say like that's a white boy adventure, like fun shit, like for me, I would have got a hotel that right motherfucking minute.
No, you wouldn't have gotten a hotel inauguration weekend.
Yeah, I would have went.
No hotel.
I would have went to Baltimore and got a hotel.
We tried to walk there. It was too far.
Listen,
walk there,
I would have
B.
paid whatever it was. I would have got a hooker, and then went to a hotel. Okay.
You hooker first and then the hotel?
Well, maybe she had her own place.
The hooker would know where to
exactly
get a hotel.
where we could fuck.
You'd have to get a short stay, but she'd know.
All right, listen, let's wrap up this segment, man. If you're interested in helping out the Combat Jack Show, go to thecombatjackshow.com and check out the listing. We got enough work to go around. We're looking for some recruits to join this mission, this movement.
Team is getting bigger.
Team is getting bigger, man.
And the pay
Gotta do
is
those splits.
And the pay is everybody on the crew gets to put a finger in your butt.
Easy.
Or your sisters.
Easy. Listen. Let's go to a music break. Benhameen, I know you got some shit lined up, right?
Yes, sir. Some of this new Just Blaze and Baauer.
In Baauer.
Yeah. Some dubstep, some trap.
Let's hear it.
Internets. You tune into the Combat Jack Show. F your radio.
F your radio.
He was truly the leader of the organization.